We're going to talk about something different music. We're going to talk about boxing today, professional boxing. I'd like to have you subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and so you get some notifications. It will really help me out on my channel. We're going to go back to roughly 2006, 2007. And I've been working at a website company. I had a contract with these guys up in North Scottsdale at the airport. Did a lot of different types of stuff. We had done some Herbalife videos, event promotions for multi-level marketing companies where I provide the PA and the video and the still photography. And so one night after work, I go over to Barcelona restaurant up in North Scottsdale, real nice place. And I meet my friend Tommy Alley. You know, hadn't seen him for a long time. I say, "What are you doing, Tom?" He says, "Well, I got this product called VibraStrip." I said, "Okay." Tommy's always like coming up with different ideas for stuff, and he come up with this. It was like a Listerine strip in a little packet, and you peel it up, but it was actually a sexual enhancement strip for males and females. And he's telling me about it. I said, "Well, why don't you come over to the website company? Maybe we can do some marketing together." And we started, putting a plan out that night. We're having drinks, and then we're talking. Another gentleman, he sits on the other side of me. He comes up. We start talking with him, and his name's Avalo Gatzev. Avalo's a professional boxing manager who managed at the time Sergey Lankovic and Samuel Peter. So now we got all three of us talking about VibraStrip. Avalo just loved it. He goes, Avalo's from Bulgaria. He goes, "Look, I got a good idea here." He says, "But I want a piece of the action. And I know this porn star, Sunset Thomas. We can have her as one of our spokesmodels, and we'll get her dressed up in cat suits, and we get another girl. When we got the events, the boxing matches, we can get bumpers, put them on the rings, and we'll have the girls walking around the crowd handing out samples." Well, Tommy and I just love this idea now. Okay, we're talking the greatest, promotion ever with the boxing fights. So Avalo's got a match coming up in a couple months. After we're talking up in, I believe it was in April, Mohican Sun Casino up in Connecticut. So we have a meeting, we get a contract between everybody signed up. Sunset comes over to Scottsdale from Vegas a few weeks later. She gets involved. We get website, we start marketing, we start selling some product. We got Sunset doing an interview on Adam Carolla and Howard Stern. Things are rolling along for VibraStrip at that point. And so now we're going to do the fight. And we would ordered some bumpers. They go on the bottom of the rings. They're padding. And we put the VibraStrip. These things looked awesome. And I had them shipped up to Mohican Sun Casino, and the plan was for Avalo to, he's going to put this stuff up before the fight. And I was going to fly up there a day later. And so I think it was the next day before I was going to leave. No, I was en route actually, and Avalo calls up. He goes, "Hey, we got to take down this stuff." He says, "I'm on a ladder right now. I got to take down the signs and the bumpers." I said, "What?" He says, "ESPN won't approve it. It's a sexual enhancement product. We need to take a different direction here." So anyhow, I got up there to fight, and I'm a photographer at this point, so I'm going to be photographing the match. Samuel Peter against Julius Long. Samuel Peter is like a fire hydrant, 6'2" monster. Boxing, Julius Long, 7 foot. HBO heavyweight fight. Before the fight, we had dinner up at the casino restaurant. I remember sitting there, it was like 12 people. Vala calls me, hey, we're going to have dinner, come on down. I said, cool. He says, so we're going on, there's like 12 people, all dressed up, suits, and Dina Duva's there. He's a promoter. And this one dude, he's at the end of the table. I said, Vala, who's that guy down there? He looks pretty important, man. We go, that's a Gambino lawyer, man. Oh, okay, all right. So I had dinner and went down to the match. I'm sitting down next to Dina Duva. I'm right down there by the by the ring, and because I'm going to photograph. And so the fight starts. We're like a minute and a half into the match, and Samuel Peter hits this guy so hard, he gets knocked out right in front of me. Just fell right over, out completely. That was the end of the match, and Samuel Peter won. And I went back, had some drinks in the lounge with Eddie Atlas, I should say. He's an ESPN boxing announcer. Got to meet some interesting people over there. On the way in the elevator, Teddy's drunker than a skunk. He starts like hitting this 80-year-old guy in the elevator, inside the elevator. I mean, it was like we had to pull him off. I don't know what, he went off for some reason. But that was it, and we headed back down to Scottsdale. So a few months went by, and we're still doing the ViberStrip thing and working on the website and getting some orders out. Things are picking up. And Vala goes, I got good news, man. I said, what? So we got Sergey Likohovic is going to be fighting in Cleveland at the Cleveland State University at the arena. It's a Don King heavyweight championship fight, WBO. So we get prepared for that. And Vala goes, we're going to go try the bumpers again. And I got Don King's coming in, getting involved. I said, oh boy, there goes our profit right now. Don King's involved, huh? So Don says we can put up the bumpers. Oh, that sounds good. All right, I'm going to ship them off to Cleveland, the bumpers. And we fly up there. Tommy comes up, Tommy's uncle, Nick. He's one of the owners of the website company, promoting. Well, fly up to Cleveland, get a nice hotel downtown, and about 5 o'clock, Vala had a meeting with Don King, and he says, we can't do the bumpers again. I said, why? 'Cause Don asked Showtime. Showtime ain't going to prove it. No, we even flew the girls up there. Sunset Thomas, another girl. I forget her name. She's a Russian girl. Got the cat suits made. These were nice looking outfits we got for the girls. Had them custom made. But we did get to hand out the samples in the crowd, which was good. So we got a lot of publicity with that. And so we did that, and things were rolling along. We had some more interviews on radio and stuff like that. And then we're now looking about, I got 9 months later, or longer, we got another fight because Sergey's got to defend the title. So now we're going to go Chase Field in Phoenix. This is a huge fight outside. And it's around Halloween time. The fight was, I think, November 2nd. So, Halloween, October 31st. Don King's coming in town. I thought it was funny. I get dressed up like Don King. I went up to Barcelona, had some drinks, and then we all came down to, we were staying at the Hyatt in downtown Phoenix. And it's late. I'm walking the hotel, going up the room. I hit the elevator button, and never guess who comes out. Don King comes out, and I'm dressed as Don King. I never and everybody's looking. Don was just laughing so loud he thought it was hilarious. And we met each other at the elevator, and so that was fun. But next day at a press conference, and Sergey and Shannon Briggs, right after the press conference, got in a big fight coming off the stage. I was right in the middle of it. Got some good shots there. I was shooting video at the time. And that was exciting. And the next night, I think it was, we had the big fight. Got to walk out on the Chase Field with Don King right next to him, and taking photographs. And it was one great fight. Wasn't much action up until the end, and that was the best part of the fight. But unfortunately, Sergey lost. He got knocked out of the ring under the scorer's table, just right down from where I was, and he lost the fight. So that was the end of that, and Sergey lost the belt, and he tried to get it back a few times after that, but didn't seem to work out for him. He's a great guy. He lives here in Scottsdale, and fantastic gentleman. Kind of lost contact with Avalo. He got into UFC, I think, but boxing seems to be coming back right now, so you never know what will happen with that. But so that's my boxing story. It's a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you viewing my channel today. Thank you.